Good morning. It's just about 7 o'clock on Wednesday, and there goes rock and roll. And just past rock and roll, you see Mockingbird filming. So go follow, make sure you follow Celestial Hikes on YouTube. That's Mockingbird's channel. And yeah, they're a couple of rad people. Everyone's moving and grooving. We're getting after it. I got coffee on the on deck. Coffee on deck. Let's go climb some mountains. I was wrong. It's more like 6:30. There goes Steaks. Steaks is just a very interesting man sometimes. Yesterday, we run into him at the trail junction, and he's like, "What took you guys so long? Welcome back to trail." And then he walks like half a mile an hour all day long and follows us into camp. And then last night, I'm like, "I want to get on the trail by like 6, you guys." He's like, "I don't know about that." And then 6:30 in the morning, he's running off to climb the next hill. Bloody weirdo sometimes. We love him though. All right, official good morning from day 83. We are just 7.4 miles from the top of Pincho Pass. And it's funny because that is one letter away from my last name. And pronounced the same way. It's French. Hope everyone's having an awesome day today. Slept amazing last night. It was probably the warmest night we've had on trail in quite a while. Bunch of people camped at the same campground last night. Looking at about a 14-mile day today, maybe 13. Gonna get over Pincho into the next valley, and then get as close to the next pass as we can, which is Mather. And Mather is supposedly the most exposed pass of the 15 Sierra Nevada section passes, and which means it's really up there and it's a little hairy because of just, you know, you don't have rocks on either side of you to balance or grab onto. If you fall off the trail, you know, it's really, you're gonna die. And it's just, you know, it's a tall mountain pass. So for breakfast, we have elevation. A lot of it. I had a couple Carnation instant breakfasts. I didn't put milk in them this time, and my stomach is not making any noise. Praise God, baby. Of our whole trail crew, I'm not calling it a trail fam or a tramily or even a trail family. It's a trail crew, okay? We're a crew. We're men. We're a crew. We're not a tramily. And shout out to the tramilies. Shout out. But, yeah. Steaks left first. I was just off in the bushes for a break and saw Electrolyte cruise by. Jimmy and Bluetooth are not far behind. Off we go into the Sierra Hills. Oh, look, manzanita bush. So, this is, can't remember the name of this, but we have to cross this. Alexa, cue the soundtrack for Lives of the Mohicans again, please. Huh. There's no point in waiting for someone else to cross because, fuck, no one can grab me. I'm going across here. Well, turns out, didn't have to cross that. Just as I was taking my socks off, some German gal, she sounds German, her name Little Spoon, comes up. She's like, are you going to cross that? It's like, don't we have to? She's like, it doesn't look like we have to. Double check far out, and I just misread far out, misoriented my phone, so didn't have to cross it. So shout out to Little Spoon. Appreciate you, girl. Oh no. Harness your inner Goggins. Oh, it's not gonna last. This man is determined. What up? Big old mountains. I'm just about 2.5 miles from the top of Pincho Pass. It's 10:15. Met a really cool dude named Outlier, 82-year-old thru hiker who hiked last year with some friends. The guy looks better than some guys in their 50s. Bit of a smart ass too, and I like that. I like it. Lively old man. Thinking about Mather Pass today. If my body holds, I think it'll be so sick to crush 2 passes in one day. Just to do it once through the Sierra. And not only 2 passes, but 2 gnarly passes. We'll see. Center of the screen. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You're cute as hell. Ooh, get that scratch. Good scratch. Ooh, licking your balls. No thanks. This is it. On the way up to Pincho Pass. If you can see, it's that little ring right up there. About 1.9 miles away. Yeah, it looks like 1.9. Watered up. calorically stoked. It's about almost 11. Alexa, play Tempest by Tool.
At least for the really bad ones, as long as I left my cap open on my water bottle, the smell and taste never was that bad.
Hey Jimmy, you should put a tablespoon of butter on there too. Bagel, M&M's, butter, and cream cheese. You know, I'm surprised they don't make a sweet chili cream cheese.
2 p.m. on top of Pincho with patch, Bluetooth, electrolyte just pulled up. Jimmy, Stakes is back there somewhere. Jimmy just climbed all the way up to that peak up there.
I banged the shit out of my knee climbing up. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I saw you do that. Was it right here at the top? That's a lot.
Can I get you in my video? If you don't mind being on YouTube.
Oh, not at all.
All right, on.
You can put me anywhere, and then I'll tell you about that.
Well, this fine-looking fella, this young, fresh fella, is only 82 years old, and he's out here hiking harder than most of us. So it was a pleasure to meet this outlier, right?
Right, Outliers today.
Outlier. This man has great-grandchildren, so hello to all his great-grandchildren.
Thank you.
Man, that's great. That's so cool. Coming down off a pin shot. No one needed axes or spikes on that one. But it was a bit of a climb getting up there. Look at these mountains, dude. It's so crazy how warm the water gets once you go down in elevation a little bit. Broke a tip on one of my poles. Just a little carbide piece shot up inside of it. Might try and fix it on trail, might not. Bumskis. This is amazing. Alexa, play Witness by Urban Cookie Collective. Thank you. Well, we made it down to the lake. This is Lake Marjorie. Total total glacially fed lake. We're jumping in. Hella glacial vibes, dude. These vibes are glacially. This is a glacially charged lake. Can I trust you?
Oh, I got it.
Fuck. It's gonna be so cold. I needed to wash my underwear and tights anyways. You won't jump. Going in head first?
I don't know.
I think if we skim the surface, it's good. It looks clear. Give your camera to electrolyte.
Yeah, I got 2 hands.
He's got 2 hands. Oh my god. There's no logs out in there? I don't see any logs or rocks, dude.
Can't even think about it. Just gotta go do it.
Gotta get in and feel the force of nature. Just feel it. Alright.
Fucking A.
One. Oh. So, Mather Pass is a farcical attempt on this day. Not happening. Would have needed to get up and out of camp by like 5. And then also not take like any breaks hardly at all. Could have been done. Could be. This section of the Sierra is known for having the tougher passes in the Sierra. Which is kind of nice. Nice to get the hard stuff out of the way. That was the coldest lake plunge I've ever taken. Definitely the coldest one on trail. Coldest one I've ever taken. Instant brain freeze as soon as I jumped in. It was awesome. We're gonna go about 2 more miles and camp at the South Fork. I can't remember the river, but camp by the river, just under 10,000 feet. Pincho Pass was 12,001, by the way. Just like that, back down in the trees. And we're still not at 10K yet. Saw my first raven in a day or so. It's a good sign. All right, 0.3 miles from camp. It's 5:31. Bunch of chipmunks going and birds flitting about in this beautiful stretch of forest. And this is the cowboy smoke. Not going into town, but approaching a camp. So have a smoke, have a thought, get your head right, and roll in there in a higher state of consciousness. having a conversation today I really want to touch on. It's about seeming dangerous. Take people you want around you, for example. I want people around me that I feel like if we were traveling warriors, roaming the lands, and we got ambushed by orcs, that the dudes around me could have my back and do some damage. I don't want to be around people that don't have a spine, that couldn't, handle themselves in a situation like that. Metaphorically, it translates. Because I'm just using that as a metaphor. And we were talking about how women want to be around men they feel safe around a lot of the time in society. And you hear about that. Oh, I love him. I feel so safe around him. And yeah, you should. Men should protect women. Sure. But that doesn't mean you can't protect some other people weaker than you, older than you, younger than you. You can't, your friends, your wife, you can't protect someone if you can't protect them, if you're not dangerous. So I think it's important to, as you hear, people say, stay dangerous, be that way. Shout out John up in Seattle. I think he would probably agree with me wholeheartedly. So guys, keep scaring the hoes, okay? Stay dangerous. And that'll attract people around you who feel the same. And those are the people you want around you. Those are the people I want around me. One last river crossing for the day. Easy money. You think you're in the Sierras? You think you're gonna go into camp with dry feet? Hell no. I want to touch on what I said about staying dangerous. I'm sure that's a term used by some viral people, whatever, but that's what I mean. That's what it means. And I think it's important to say that the same goes for the girls, for the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. You gotta stay dangerous too. We all do. But it's the mind frame that no matter what, you're gonna protect the people you love at all costs. You're gonna have your brother or sister's back through thick or thin. And if someone else does that for you, by gosh, you better be ready to do that for them. Anyways, coming in the flatline here by the river, looking for campsites. I need a fire pit, plenty of firewood around, and I need water, and I'm hungry. Oh my God, look at me. Wet, 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 wet. Because I just crossed this. I went across there. Right there, the center of the screen, that blue spot right there, that was deep. Would have gone up to my belly, and it was fast right there. But another hiker, her name's Oz. I met her at the top of the pass. She spotted me. She didn't spot me. She watched me cross. She's like, I can watch you if anything crazy happens to you. I said, yeah, it'd be great. So she's going up the river another 2 miles to cross. And she said she's so slow, she needs to get as close to Mather as she can. Mather's 4 miles away. I got Sleep, Dragonaut by Sleep in my headphones. I'm gonna go back over here by the river and wait for the boys. Going on a big mission with the boys. That was intense, dude. I wish I'd gotten that on film. That was up to my waist. Maybe it's better that I didn't get it on film. Maybe my mom doesn't need to see that. But handled it like a fucking pro, excuse my French. After being in Lake Marjorie earlier, the river felt like nothing. But yeah, I got my bag across my chest with my phone in it. That looks like a lovely dipping pool. And there's trout in there. There's fat rainbow trout in there. It might be golden. They look like rainbow. Oh man. That was sick. I love stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna see if the boys show up in a minute. And then, maybe I'll just get a fire going. We're just below 10,000 feet, by the way. Thank you very much. Here he goes. Big old smile on his face. Got this. Yeah, he's feeling around with his poles like I was. Don't look at the rapids, look ahead. Don't look at the rapids, look ahead. Don't look at the rapids, look ahead. That's it. Go to your left. Go to your left across that big rock. You walk straight forward right there, it's going to go up to your chest. Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't find any of the fucking rocks.
I had to backstep across that huge rock.
What a hell of a fucking river.
Nice, dude, nice. Yo, check. Electrolyte and Bluetooth have caught up to us at the river. And what's going through their heads, I know, is what went through mine and Jimmy's, which is not crossing this in the morning. It might be a few inches lower. It could even be a foot lower. But crossing it in the cold, no way. 6:20, we got electrolyte gearing up. We got Bluetooth in the cut. Look at him ready, he's ready. Look at this man, he almost lost his pole. Oh no, electrolyte, oh no, he got it. Damn, Bluetooth legs are looking good. Bluetooth's wondering if there's somewhere further down creek that might be easier, but it looks pretty hellacious down there. Oh, is he gonna go down there? Dude. Oh, electrolyte's getting in. You got this, bud. Easy. Lightweight. Nice, dude. Nice. There's sick ass campsites right past my pack. Oh, Bluetooth is way down there. He is still on this side of the river. Oh man.
Middle section.
All that walking.
Come up a little bit more. Try to get to this island.
Oh, nice.
And then straight to here, yeah. It shouldn't get too deep, just to your knees.
That's so bad. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Very smooth. Everything very smooth. Yeah, me and Jimmy could have stayed drier, but fuck it. I don't know, maybe Idlewild or one of those first desert towns. Bluetooth sounds familiar. Oh, really? Maybe there's another one out there. Okay. 9:44 on June 13th. And today was amazing. So many river crossings, so many insane views, such epic nature. Oh, got to camp and it had a perfect spot for all of our tents. And yeah, tomorrow is Mather Pass. So got about 4 miles to the summit and then closing in on Muir Pass after that. I'm turning in. Have a good night.